Hello, everybody. It is your boy, Malcolm Butterscotch, and I am back with a sudden urge to not joke about politics. So instead, we're going to be talking about America's most hated insect, Alex Acosta. Nah, I'm joking. We're going to be talking about the lanternfly today. I hope everybody is ready. I'm very excited. All right, the spotted lanternfly. I'm sure we have all seen them. Maybe you don't know what it exactly is. So I'll break it down for you. They're basically like the Samsungs of bugs. So they were created in Asia. They came to the US, spread rapidly. They both hate apples. Really, the only difference between these is the functional camera and the microphone that are stuffed into these lanternflies by the CCP. Okay, that was a joke. But the lanternfly has a kind of misleading name. Bit of a misleading name, I'm not gonna lie. Called the lanternfly, it doesn't glow, and it's not actually a fly. I think we're used to some of this stuff. I mean, pop culture, Taylor Swift. When I found out she didn't just make suits really fast, your boy was a little bit confused. But this is an example of a misleading nomenclature. Now, I know everybody here knows what that means, but I was a little confused, so I'm going to explain it to you. A misleading nomenclature is the use of words or names that are inaccurate, deceptive, or do not accurately reflect the reality of what they describe. Misleading nomenclature is also the name of my favorite drag queen, so let's just keep that a buck fifty. The lanternfly belongs to a family of insects known as plant hoppers. I'm not sure what they refer to themselves as, maybe plant hoppers. All right, I am just getting word in the mic. We actually have a surprise interview right now. The vetting process was it was hard to find a lanternfly expert on such short notice, but I think we found our guy. I am very excited to announce this exclusive interview. Here, let me just try to pull him up now. Let's see if we can get him.
You gotta get off the
He
Wi-Fi. You
should
know I'm
be
doing an
connecting
interview
right
now.
now. Hey, can
Hey,
you,
you can the bacon, egg, and cheese.
hey,
You
sir,
can leave it there. I'll eat
Mr.
it
Lantern
later.
Expert.
Hey. So, Mr.
Oh,
Reporter. Mr. Reporter, hey, can you hear me, sir? Can you
yeah,
hear
yeah,
me?
we can hear you. Would you
Yeah.
like to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Thank you, Malcolm. What a pleasure to be here today. I love it. I'm zooming in from Ma's kitchen. I'm having a great time. Okay, so this is it. My name, I'm Rodney Cassarolli. I'm your man's. The streets, they like to call me the extinguisher. That's on the account of me killing all them Hindu butterflies out there. Cause I'm not gonna let them take over my goddamn country, that's for sure. So like he said, I'm the expert around here. So let's get into this. I'ma say a lot, but this is all I'ma say. Those goddamn candle bugs are controlled by Elon Musk and Xi Jinping. Okay, I said to leave the bacon, egg, and cheese over there. I do. It's live. Is this live? Is this
Yeah,
live?
this is live, Rodney.
You
Yeah,
might
you
have to
don't have
cut
to
some of
ask
this
if
out
it's
in
live.
post. I don't know if this is gonna be.
Yeah, we'll cut out what we need.
Okay,
Just keep
okay.
on going, my guy.
Just
We're
leave
just
it
gonna
right
let it
there.
run a bit.
But like I was saying, these things are clearly controlled by either Xi Jinping, Elon Musk, or maybe some other guys. So if you see one of these flying communists, this is what you gotta do. First order of business, you get yourself a pair of goddamn work boots cause you're a fucking man, and that's what you gotta do. You go to fucking work and you fucking kill lantern bugs, cause that's what you gotta do. Now me, Rodney, my boots are upstairs, but what I decided to do today was wear some goddamn Jordan Retro 4s, cause that's another stomp 'em out type of material. So, this is how you do it. You stomp on 'em. You drag your foot until there's no more fucking bug on the pavement. And that's what you do, okay? You're supposed to work in your fucking work boots and fucking kill lantern bugs to defend your goddamn country. And every time I see a lantern bug in my goddamn neighborhood, I'm gonna stomp on it like I'm Mark Teixeira stomping on home base. Cause make no mistake, that shit does not fly around here, okay? You come to Staten Island, I'll show
Go
you.
outside, stop talking about those fucking bugs.
Oh, I got a little bit goddamn excited for a second, but that's why they call me the goddamn extinguisher. You feel me, Malcolm? Wow.
Rodney. Rodney. This was supposed to be a safe one. Rodney, okay, yeah, you're really passionate about these lanternflies. We can see that, and we can see you definitely passionate about killing them. Can you talk a little bit about the environmental impact that these things have on the earth? Like, for the reason that you're actually killing them so
Yeah,
passionately?
Malcolm, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. I don't know if you think I'm some fucking tree hugging hippie fuck,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
never
about
used a
what I thought.
goddamn
Okay,
paper
Rodney, we're
straw
gonna
my
have to
entire
cut.
life. So if you
Rodney.
think that I'm doing this to, I mean, I like
Mr.
a sycamore tree
Mr.
in my
Cassarolli,
goddamn
please
neighborhood,
stop.
but you think I'm
Please
gonna go
just
out here and do
relax.
this because
I have
I
a
think
platform here to
it's
maintain.
real? That shit ain't even
We're gonna
real.
have to cut him off the
That shit
air.
ain't even real. Come
Just
on, let's
any
be
last
100%.
words? Do you
We're
want to say?
smart
I mean,
individuals
we
here,
have to
Malcolm.
keep this.
What are we talking about?
It's
The
a
only
tight
reason I kill
schedule.
these
We have to
goddamn
keep you
bugs
in,
is 'cause they were
sadly,
sent
but you
from the
were supposed to have your
CCP
hour-long
and
interview.
fucking
It will
cameras.
be cut short right now. I'm sorry, Rodney. We do not condone your behavior on the Butterscotch Report. So go ahead. What do you have to say before I get on to the next topic?
Are you trying to stop this goddamn interview? I was promised a full fucking hour. We ain't even start yet. You better keep this going. I guess the interview's ending a little bit early, but that's whatever. On account of my beliefs or whatever that aren't supposedly correct. Whatever. But it's been a pleasure to share the platform with such a respected individual such as Malcolm. So, I just want to say thanks for having me. It's been Rodney Cassarolli, and I'm the hot rod baby extinguisher. I'm out.
All right. So clearly we didn't properly vet our guests this time. You know, that happens. We're new. It won't happen again. I promise you, there will be no more surprise guest appearances from wacky, zany characters. I can guarantee that definitely won't happen. So just again to repeat, everybody affiliated with the Butterscotch Report does not condone Rodney Cassarolli's behaviors and actions, and or his actions are actually good. Do kill the lanternflies. The thought process, we do not align with. Continue. So, lanternflies. How did they end up in the U.S.? So the first confirmed sighting was in Pennsylvania in 2014. Shout out 2014. Come on, it was a fire year. Researchers think egg masses hitched a ride on international cargo, probably containing either stone, wood, Amazon packages, or Labubu dolls. I made two of those up. You can guess which ones. Once the lanternflies got here with no predators to stop them, their population exploded like Nick Cannon's dick because he makes a lot of kids. Here's the problem. Lanternflies feed on the sap of more than 70 different plants, whether it's grapevines, apple trees, hops, or hardwoods. Doesn't matter. These lanternflies don't care. They will not hesitate to hops on your hardwood. Their feeding weakens the plants and leaves behind a sugary waste that grows black mold. Vineyards and orchards are especially at risk. In Pennsylvania alone, the lanternfly invasion could cost hundreds of millions of dollars in crop damage if left unchecked. And that is a fact brought to you straight from ChatGPT. What are you going to do? Fact check me? Do it, bitch. I don't care. I decided to clear my head and go on a nature walk and try to just recollect my thoughts, see if I could find some lantern bugs and smear them in between the pavement and my shoe. And I'm going to tell you, I did not find any. I'm going to be real though, I didn't look that hard. So I'm back and I have a microphone that is on and it is recording this time. So let's just talk a little bit about these lantern bugs. Will we? Can we? Shall we? We shall. Is it rude to call them invasive species? Everybody's saying this label around, they're invasive, they're invasive. They're just trying to make their income. Look, they got placed here. You got to think about it. Like, look, I sympathize with lanternflies in this way. Okay? Yes, kill them. There should be a lanternfly. Don't want to say the G word, but we should kill all of them. Okay? That's plain how it should be. But let's sympathize with the lanternflies a little bit. Some of these lanternflies were born in America. To them, this is their home. So we're coming around calling them invasive species and then stomping on them. Does that seem very nice? Does that seem very nice? Does that seem like the American thing to do? Maybe. Maybe it does. But look, I'm just trying to put myself in the perspective of a lanternfly because when it looks at me when I'm about to stomp on it and it makes me feel bad. So I kind of try to put myself in its antennas for a day, in its legs, in its exoskeleton. Good pull. But just think about it. you're born, you're a lanternfly, you come out, you're like, okay, clearly I'm the majority bug out here because there's so many of them. You gotta think about it. There's so many of them now that they kind of are the majority bug. I see them more than I see regular bugs. I see them just as much as I see flies, just as much as I see bees, just as much as I see freaking spiders, dude. I see all of those just as equally, maybe even freaking less frequently than I see freaking lanternfly. So let's be real. Lanternflies are the majority, and we have to get used to this. They're gonna kill our environment. They're here, and unless this is actually see, this is my call to action. Is that what you want? Do you want them to take over and suck the sap out of our, and leave mildew sap that gets rotted and sucks out our plants? No, you don't want that. Let's dial in. Let's go get our fucking. Let's go get our chanclas. And let's stomp on some freaking flies, dude. Let's stomp. Well, not regular flies. Let's stomp on some freaking lantern flies, dude. Couple of these matchbox worms gotta get it right. Couple of these guys too. Come on. Why not? Why not? Lanternfly. Honestly, lanternflies are like they're like Playboy Cardi. Like he would be a lanternfly. If he was a bug, he'd be a lanternfly. Because my nature walk kind of took some of my brain cells away. I'm gonna be honest. I was looking out there and I was just feeling cute out there. And I was looking at the horizon. I was looking at the sunset. And I was just trying to find my acrylic paints that I keep in my pocket. I was looking for my cadmium red and my freaking ultraviolet blue and my olive green because I wanted to make a nice little Bob Ross painting out of the sunset. But I said, oopsies, I forgot my whole my shit. I don't even got my easel. So, I mean, that's how my nature walk went. Didn't find any lantern bugs, couldn't kill any of them. Makes me sad. Just trying to get my KD up. Doing pretty good so far. You know, definitely at least like, if I'm talking about like, if I had to rank myself as like a lanternfly killer, I'd rank myself like, I'd be like gold or platinum. Like I always go for them. Some people don't always go for them. I did see someone that was at least diamond or like celestial or like grandmaster even maybe the other day. I was just walking and he literally it looked like he looked crazed. Like his hair was like fluffed up and he just was stomping and I didn't realize what was going on because I thought he was talking to me but he was talking to someone else. And I just turned back to him and he's stomping. He's like, "You gotta get him on the head." I'm like, dude was going for headshots on lanternflies. Like he's trying to get camos. It's actually insane. But he was saying that you have to do that, and I turned back and I was like, "There you go, brother. Fight the good fight. You're doing it." And he said, "You know it." And honestly, that made me think maybe we are ready for World War III as Americans. I think we can do it, guys. The way we're killing these lanternflies, I think we might have it in us. We acknowledge how fucking drippy these glasses are, quite physically and metaphorically. You want to know how much I got these for? 20 bands. 20 bands. Rate bands. You can check bands. That's ASAP Rocky, by the way. Exact bar. Alright, I think we're done. What else did you want me to say about lanternflies? I'm schizophrenic, by the way.